Okay, let's we got. Is this a video?
This first then video.
All right, so I can't read. Okay, ESPN fires Shannon Sharpe after sexual assault lawsuit with OnlyFans model. Okay, so he just got Shannon Sharpe. For those of you that don't know, is a commentator, sports commentator.
Yep.
He also has a podcast.
One of the best, like top 3.
Yeah,
like him.
I mean, it's pretty popular. Yeah, it's pretty popular.
Club
NFL Hall of Famer.
Yeah, NFL. Go ahead, Mo. You probably know his accolades better than me. Go ahead. You're a sports guy.
He's known as one of the best tight ends in American football history, and he's one of the most respected names in sports commentating and analysts.
Okay.
Crazy, bro. Years.
So, do we have a video?
But
Let's play the video.
though.
Let's play the video, and then I'll and then we can go back to IG. All right, let's play. This is gonna summarize everything because I know some of you guys might not be familiar. So we'll play this video and then let you guys. We'll get your guys' comments. Go ahead, play it.
All right, it's official. No more Unk vibes at the worldwide leader in sports. ESPN has cut ties with former NFL tight end turned media personality Shannon Sharpe after the Hall of Famer settled a $50 million lawsuit accusing him of sexual assault. The settlement was announced by the accuser's attorney, Tony Busby, earlier in July. Sharpe strongly denied the allegations and stepped away from his role at ESPN, where he was featured on the daytime sports talk show First Take. He hasn't been seen on the network since April. This is a breaking news story, and we'll have more updates when more details are made available.
50 million.
Okay, so basically, let's pull up the Instagram again, and I'll give you guys some other facts. That video sucked, guys. Come on, man. Better research next time. Yeah, that video is garbage. Just pull up the Instagram. I'll summarize for the girls.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay. So this is let me give you guys a quick little timeline. He was in a relationship with this girl, right? They had a sexual relationship. They were dating each other, etc. This girl did OnlyFans. Okay, and basically what she did was she recorded some of the phone calls, saying very suspect phone calls about him being too forceful when they had sex, right? So she ends up suing him in this lawsuit for $50 million. He had given her and offered her $10 million to shut the fuck up and not go to the press.
Shut up.
She decided to hire one of the biggest clout-chasing attorneys, a guy named Tony Busby or whatever his name is, who's represented a bunch of clout-chasing females, and Diddy, Jay-Z, etc. And she hired him, and there was a big press release on this, etc. The first day of court, from what I understand, her lawyer didn't show up, and they ended up settling quickly after that. They're alleging that he settled for about $23 million with her, to just basically get rid of the lawsuit. Now, mind you, when she dropped this lawsuit, he was in the middle of a big deal deal with, who was it with, Mo?
Which one?
Shannon Sharpe. He had a deal with some kind of broadcasting company. He was in the middle of renegotiating something.
It was for his Club Shay Shay podcast. That's
no, something else. It's something to do with the sports world. It wasn't Club Shay Shay. It was something else.
It was either ESPN or not NBC.
Basically, he was going to get a podcast deal, a very big podcast deal. He was in the middle of negotiating it, and then she dropped this lawsuit right in the middle of that, which obviously is strategic. He lost the deal. And she sued him for $50 million, saying that he sexually assaulted her or whatever. And mind you, these guys have been seeing each other for over several months, if not years.
Years?
Yeah, for a very long time they were seeing each other. They were dating. Now, obviously, she never went to the police. She just filed this lawsuit and dropped it out of nowhere.
All right.
Nothing with the cops.
All right.
And she dropped it at a strategic time. Obviously, I think she dropped it at that time to garner the most pain to get him to comply. Obviously, $50 million is quite a bit of money to sue somebody for, so they said, okay, let's go ahead and fight it. Then they ended up settling for $23 million. To put things in perspective, his entire NFL career, he only made $22 million.
Wait, what?
Oh my God.
His entire NFL career, he only made $22 million.
Bro, she basically just sum up the whole his whole career, like 30+ years, bro.
Yeah, because he made a bunch of the money, probably the majority of his money, after leaving football, with being on ESPN, doing the podcast.
How old is he?
Brand deals, etc. He's like almost 60. He's like 50 something.
Bro, that's like 40 years plus hard work for one, bro.
Yep. And then let's pull up that tweet again. This guy has the audacity to go on Instagram and say,
I'm quitting OnlyFans.
I'm quitting OnlyFans.
What?
Here it is. She posted this on her Instagram. It goes, today I've decided to retire from law. Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past few years. This community has given me a life I could have never imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works. that I can't wait to share. I'm truly excited for the next chapter. I love you all forever and ever. Now,
she's rich now.
Because
She's rich now. Right.
in a wound.
so
She don't need it anymore.
she basically settled for more money than he made during his entire NFL career, being a professional athlete. And to add insult to injury, she makes that post on Instagram. And not only that, now he's got to deal with the consequences of getting fired from ESPN because I guess by settling in court, that might imply,
he was guilty.
that he might have done it. And I do think it's important to note that she never went to the police, at least to my knowledge. She never went to the cops.
And she's average too, man.
Yeah, she's not even cute.
Like no tits.
No,
she's like average.
She hit.
She's,
we have a video here?
More or less comparable.
What's this video?
Where he speaks out.
Okay, we could go ahead and hit play on it. Let's see what he had to say. This is when the allegations first came out?
No, this is recent.
like, you see
From
his eyes, man,
this
bro.
is after everything. This is all recent.
Oh, 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
This man looks defeated.
All right, let's see what he has to
He
say.
looks defeated, bro.
Yeah.
Hello, it's your favorite sports here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the
Got a
fastest
list, a
growing
nice
community
chain.
on YouTube. Remember,
list.
Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Before we get started, obviously, I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And so, as I told him, as I profusely apologized to him earlier today, he said, bro, stop apologizing. You don't have to apologize. I'm your big bro. I'm going to love you regardless. We all make mistakes. And he says, bro, I love you. So I'm done with this. You're done with it too. Move on. And, I really enjoyed my time at ESPN. It gave me an opportunity to bring my audience that saw me really just grow. They saw me, Lakers in 5, and they saw me say all these analogies that my grandparents gave me, and I was able to bring that to ESPN. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But I just wished, of all things, like I said, hey, they did what they felt they needed to do, and I'm at peace with that. But I just wish, guys, this thing could have waited until Monday, because I hate the fact that I'm overshadowing my brother, the first 2 brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and this is what the headline's going to be for the next couple of days. So, bro, again, I know you told me this, I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to do it one final time tonight, and I won't apologize again. I'm sorry that I upstaged you in this manner. That was never my intent. You've been my hero. You've been my role model from as long as I can remember. And I apologize, and I thank all my fans for supporting me when I was at ESPN and every place that I've been, be it Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, Undisputed, ESPN. Thank you guys for your support.
And he dropped this video 2 hours ago. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's kind of breaking. Notice he didn't address anything. He just basically got on to apologize for his brother. All right, I'll turn it to the ladies. What are you guys' takes on this? What do you guys think? Good, bad? Do you think this is going to lead to other things? I mean, whoever wants to, do you want to start here and then work our way?
Yeah, okay.
All right, we can start here. What are your thoughts on it, if anything?
I mean...
All right, so who knows Shannon Sharpe? All right, go ahead.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, let's let the girls that have, go ahead. Yeah. Who wants to get a comment first? Go ahead.
I'll go.
Okay.
I think that some other things should be set in place when women are targeting certain men with money, because that was just obviously a ploy for money. And she's
You don't believe her?
No, I don't believe her. And she's retired from OnlyFans. That was the whole plan. Like, at this point in my life, so I just feel like when you're getting lawyers and people involved and money's involved, I feel like there should be certain things to put, because I'm a victim of, and I feel like that is insensitive to people that are victims of that and actually go through it. And we don't go for money. We want healing and things like that. So I just feel like, women are talking to certain women that you should have some type of protection in order for yourself, but also just know that everybody not out here for the same reason. They was found, obviously, he was tricking off on her, and she planned this. So I think he need to sue her back. I don't know. I don't believe her though.
I mean, but he settled, so he can't do it
He's
anymore.
settled because obviously
I think he just wanted it to go away.
Yeah, he doesn't want it to be a lengthy thing. Like, look at people locked up for stuff that may be true, may not be true, but also in the same breath.
Well, it's a civil case. He wouldn't have went to jail.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just probably want to get rid of it.
Yeah, because
damn.
it was gonna be her word against his anyway. So he already knew like that. He knew stuff if that shit really was going on.
I mean, but like, that was years though. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that should be a statute of
let
limitations
me
on
ask
that
you this,
too.
and I'm sorry that you went through that.
And he's in prison right now.
The guy.
Yeah, it made the news.
So you actually went to the police?
Yeah, I went and I did a kid and everything.
All right, go. Yeah, there you go.
So, and I don't mean to pry and ask you this, but as someone who's actually a real victim that went to the police where they were able to find not just a probable cause,
Evidence.
but find him guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, or he pled guilty. How does that, like, does that piss you off to see girls like abusing the system like that?
It do, because I have death threats with my situation. I don't know if I'm coming or going some days. I don't know if people out to get me. So it's like, yeah, I feel some type of way about women that abuse that power, because there are women who go to the police and they don't believe them, and then they have to deal with that. Then you have people like me. I got help, but I didn't get the help they told me they were going to give me. When I cooperated with them, they didn't give me the help they told me, so that it put me in a vulnerable space where I'm an artist. I'm always posting where I'm going to be at all the time. It's a safety concern for me now. Now I have to have security and things like that, because I don't know if someone will come to my show and try to kill me.
How long ago was this?
2 years ago.
Oh, so recently.
Yeah, he had got 5 years, so he'll be getting out soon.
Oh shit.
They tell me every time they move him, so I know where he's at. He just recently got moved to he probably getting.
You only got 5 years for.
Well, he assaulted me at a store. He jumped in my car and
What did he get convicted of? Was it like sexual assault?
Sexual batter. Yeah, he did it in front of like 30 people at a store in my car.
Okay.
And like traumatized the fuck out of me, and it lasted for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
So no one helped me.
So the prosecutor just gave him a deal, I guess.
Probably. I mean, he was on the wiretap admitting that he had the devil in him. Yeah. Like, I had detectives. They told me to make a phone call. I made a phone call.
Okay.
And he
He
admitted to it, and he was like, "I'm sorry, I had the devil in me." And he was like, "I see the police everywhere." He was on the run for like 2 months, I believe, before they actually caught him.
Well, okay. All right. I mean, I'm sorry that you went through that. I mean, a lot of women lie about this shit, and we have someone here that actually like endured it. Yeah. And I've been very vocal about this.
Spoke about it before neither. This is the first time. Shared with.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to endure that, and this is the problem with me too.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, that's a real situation, and I think it's very important that the audience understand that this Me Too shit takes away from real victims like we have one here. Girls, can we get her? Can we get her a? Can we take care of her, please?
It's all right, boo. Take your time.
No, but no. This is. I mean, I know that's very raw, but it's the truth. Like I've said this before. This shit like this actually hurts real victims.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's out here like doing posts. Yeah, guys, I'm lit for life.
It's disrespectful. It really is. Because now I know she went to the cops. She did everything.
Yeah, everything.
Legit. Found guilty. Whether he pled guilty or went to trial. So this shit really does hurt real victims. And I don't mean to say this like, oh yeah, like look, see what I'm talking about, but this is Me Too is a problem. I've been saying this for years that it's a problem. So, anybody else have anything that they want to add or anything like that? I know some of you guys were familiar with this case.
I just wanted to say I agree, because it's really hard to be a girl's girl when like people lie about it, and men too. Like, it's not just women; it's men that go through the same stuff.
Wait, pause. Chat. I'm not gonna play music, all right? You guys don't play music.
Yeah, not for this one.
Like, relax, guys.
You actually have like a real victim here.
Yeah, this is real, guys.
Went to the cops and everything. Did it the right way.
Yeah.
Right. And guys, this is an example of what we're talking about. When I say Me Too is a problem, that is literally
this is not hearsay,
the exact person I'm talking about.
For the cops.
When I say this is who it really affects. This is what. All right. So what were you gonna say?
Yeah.
Sorry, finish what you were saying.
But there's also people that don't go to the cops and like actually do go through the same exact stuff because they're scared, or they think it's pointless because they're only gonna get the 5 years, the 2 years, barely nothing, or just get off of it and then maybe come and kill them right after. Like, so it's really hard. I'll just say it's really hard.
All right, fair. You have anything anyone else want to add? Anything? Go ahead.
I understand how she feels, like, just from, like, being in an outside perspective, because we've been in a situation of a friend group where that's happened, and it was hard to, like, believe that person because we found out she was lying. We were sitting there caring for her.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we were sitting there like saying, "Oh, like it's okay." Found out like she lied, and she lied twice. So it just sucks.
Out of curiosity, why did she lie? Did she have like a boyfriend? Was it the shame? Because was it money? Like women lie about this for a multitude of different reasons.
She
why did she lie?
lied because I guess she was ashamed of the person that like, which was very stupid. Because like we laugh about like shit like that, like, oh, like we hook up with this person, but like it's for jokes. But just like reaching it that far, and we're all athletes, so that can like reach to like athletic.
Did she like make a police report, or what did she do?
No, she just like sat, cried, and told us like.
Did she like go out
individually.
public with the allegation or no?
No, she said she wanted to. Yeah, she was rallying the troops. She was trying to get everyone on her side, and then we found out she lied. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I just don't. It's just I don't see the point of doing that. Just
That's
ruining
crazy.
someone's
Lying
life,
to your
so.
own friend group?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It was
Why not?
two people
Really?
actually in our friend group. It was 2 girls. Yeah.
No.
Just
Only 2. I thought it was like 8.
8 what?
8 girls.
No, it was like three
Bro,
girls and like 5.
That's not a group, bro. That's like a maybe.
That's
Right?
real. So I do have something to say about like
Sure.
the age difference between them as well, because
yeah.
obviously he's
Oh, yeah.
older, and then how old is she?
She was in her like 25 or some shit like that.
Oh,
Can we look it up real
right.
quick, Mo? Fact check it.
25?
Like, yeah,
She was in her 20s.
She
I know
knew
that.
what she was doing.
She was doing shit on
Baby girl
purpose.
knew what she was doing.
All right.
Welcome back.
All right. So sorry, you were. If we'll double check her age, but go ahead.
Right, but just the age different, that should have told him everything that he needed to know. So I feel like dang, I hate to see it be him, but that's what you get. Dang, like, come on.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
Okay, so you think Hiscup was getting with a girl that's significantly younger than him?
Yeah.
Now, what I will say is, like, men are naturally attracted to younger women, and he takes care of himself, obviously. He goes to the gym and like that. He's in fantastic shape for a guy who's 60.
Yeah, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even think that he's 60 based on the way that he looks.
60s.
57.
57? Okay, 57.
it's
How old was she?
I think she's currently 20.
Time
Fact check it, make sure it's right.
I thought you said 22.
Just Google it. So, but you're saying, like...
She was 20, he was 50.
Damn.
She was 20?
20.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit, okay, she was
Yeah.
20.
All
So it's
right.
on like
So
a
she was
37.
probably
So what do you
19.
expect from a child?
Maybe
I
he
mean,
should know that
well,
what her
50-something, she was
intentions.
20.
What do
like,
you
trying
expect
to
from a
get
child?
money.
You get all this money and you not giving it to her.
Yeah.
What you think she finna do?
She was 19 then.
She finna
Damn.
get it.
That's
She finna get it one way or another.
So, do you think it was, let me ask you this then. Do you think the main problem is attributed to her age or maybe her decision-making skills? Because I would make the argument that there's maybe some 19 or 20-year-olds that would have been able to be in that relationship and not have a problem. But I think with her judgment is she's doing OnlyFans at that age.
Oh my
So would you
God.
say it's more about what she did versus, no
Yeah.
offense, but would you say that's more about what she, what do you think is the bigger contributor?
lifestyle
her age or
choices.
their lifestyle choice?
Her lifestyle
lifestyle
choices.
choices.
And then
Okay.
on top of her age, because she doesn't have experience.
Okay.
19 is crazy. She'd be in school.
What was that,
At
Mo? Go ahead.
19?
Ain't got experience, she got OnlyFans.
Well, I'm talking about
Not that
life.
type
She's
of experience. Like
Life.
maturity.
She's not. She's.
What do you think was a bigger contributing factor, her age or her lifestyle choices?
Lifestyle.
You think lifestyle choices? Okay.
Lifestyle.
So, I guess, so is your position basically that if you're an older guy with some money, don't get with a girl that's in her 20s that does OF?
Oh, watch out.
No, I'm not saying
Or watch out?
that.
Yeah, watch out. Like,
Yeah, because I ain't going to say
All right,
no.
what's the bottom line? What's your bottom line? Yeah, Kira, she's a good sport. Go ahead. What's your bottom line?
No, just you gotta vest people. Like you gotta vet people. So you just can't. Oh, okay, I'm finna with you because I like the way you look,
can you
or
double check
I'm
how
just
long they were
finna go on you and do whatever
long
I
they
want to
were
do
together,
to you.
Just grok it. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how long they were together. All right.
Okay, but yeah, it just depends. You gotta vet people.
Okay.
Definitely gotta vet people. So it doesn't matter the age, but to me that was a factor because she ain't had nothing, and now she got 23 million.
Bro, that's crazy.
She's probably on a
Crazy,
trip
bro.
right
I mean,
now.
she was probably making some money on OF.
I mean,
Yeah,
somebody
not 23 million.
Yeah, not 23.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
crazy.
not-
It's
not
Definitely
23.
afforded her the
Yo,
life
she's
that
like,
she
yo,
wanted to
all
live
right,
and
guys,
that she
I'm
never
done selling
dreamed
pussy.
of.
All right,
Retiring is crazy.
Rumble.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
retiring is
Retiring
crazy.
is crazy. Like,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
got
yeah.
a free-
And honestly, I think I'd be shocked if his legal team didn't try to pursue something after that, because clearly she did that to antagonize the situation.
Right. Yeah, the post she should have just.
Which tells me in itself, the fact that she did that shows that it's not genuine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're a real victim, and I hate to ask you, but like, realistically, would you do a post taunting someone like that, your abuser?
No, hell no. I wouldn't do no shit like that anyway. If people don't just, when things happen to them, you're not forthcoming neither. Not that fast. You need healing from that. She obviously was the entire. She had something going on, and he also probably was pillow talking with her and letting him know all the things he had coming up and good things happening.
Yep. Yeah, she had a strategic date.
Yeah, because how now Hall of Fame is happening, and now that's overshadowed by her and her accusations.
I think the other thing too, also, I think he probably made a promise to her, like he sold her a dream.
Yeah.
Because just from like the timing, the way she did it, find the lawsuit with this clout chaser lawyer, like there was a lot of strategy implemented here, which tells me, infers a lot of diabolical intention.
Yeah.
And normally what I've realized with women is when they do diabolical shit like that, it's because they feel betrayed. And what I think is that he probably promised her some kind of future. Yeah. You don't got to do OnlyFans no more. I'm going to take care of you, all this other bullshit. They were together under 2 years? Okay, so they were in a somewhat long-term relationship then.
Yeah.
So
I just feel like,
that first
no
thing
offense, but I feel like OnlyFans is just like the new back page. You know, that's where they're going to get the women. For real, they're getting them, flying them out, tricking on them, and they have to keep that lifestyle. He probably was her big lick, so she strategized. Like,
that
she
was her
wasn't.
Moby
How many
Dick.
followers does she have on OLS?
Talking to her.
2 years, yeah.
Shannon Sharpe was Moby to her.
Yeah.
I don't know if her followers went up.
I think what probably happened was he sold her a dream. She saw that he was playing her.
Yeah.
I think there was something, Mo, if you could double check for me. I think there was some infidelity involved too that she didn't like. And I think, because dude, this is diabolical. Like she could have got, just so you guys know, she could have got 10M, not had her face all over the place, not been all over the internet.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's not like she's an actress or anything. What the fuck we need to know who she is?
And as someone who's a real victim, I really, you know, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but I think it's a very rare situation where we have a real victim here to weigh in on this. If you were assaulted and you decided to pursue, you know, a criminal case as well as like a litigation case civilly, and you had the opportunity to get a sizable amount of money, like 10 million, without your name being out there, without being on the internet, what if someone who actually wasn't, wouldn't they not want to be all over the internet?
Right. Yeah, but like I had in my situation, they were trying to pay me to drop the charges. And
they were.
I told them I didn't want to take any money from them.
Wow.
Because at the end of the day, it was no longer me pressing. It was the state of Florida versus him. There was been nothing that I could do for it. I could have took the money and disappeared, but what's that gonna do for me? I'm a socialite. I'm on social media.
So by being a real victim, it made you even less inclined to take the money.
Take the money because it was dirty money. It wasn't for that was a traumatic experience that happened to me, and I'm gonna have money in the account and I'm always be just thinking like, or I basically sold my soul for 10 million because I got raped, or I said I got raped. But how could I be truly happy knowing that came from a hurt place in my life?
So would you say, obviously it's not gonna be every single time, but if someone is taking money instead of pursuing legal recourse and getting that person put in jail, is it safe to say that more than likely there's a high probability they're lying?
Yeah, I think she's lying.
Okay.
I mean, he's a large guy. I'm pretty sure, you know, he's dominant in the bedroom, you know. So if he wasn't rough with you then, why all of a sudden it's a thing? Oh, he was too rough with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the f you mean? Maybe you like it rough. We don't know.
Well, she had to record a phone call that was very awkward. Can we get that phone call?
Yeah, I heard that. I
don't know if you guys. I'll play it for you, ladies, so you guys can hear it.
He probably promised her a baby, and she didn't get that baby.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. They like to have the babies, or they like to sue you. It's one of the two. They either go get a baby. What Kodak Black's baby mama said, if he's a day late, he going to jail.
Yeah.
If he's a day late for child support, like that's insane. You don't even your kid is not even you didn't have a kid to love your kid.
Yeah.
Your kid is off ATM. That is some sad shit.
Right, and she got two of them.
Wow.
She does have two.
Yeah, because to me, I was like looking in my head, like, let's assume that she did get right. Let's assume that it's true. You had a chance to get 10 million and not be all over the internet and be able to take that, I guess, trauma and deal with it privately, right? But she chose to go to the internet anyway. and go 50 million.
Yeah.
Knowing, let's be honest, you come out saying you're going to sue somebody for 50 million, there's going to be a lot of people that say this is lying.
Yeah.
So she had to tolerate probably quite a bit of abuse on her end
Right.
to get that money too.
Yeah.
And if she's a real victim, I think that would be unbearable.
Yeah, I mean,
but
she's still alive.
She's waited what 2 years, barely 2 years.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This adds more evidence that it's fake. And then now that I have a real victim here that's saying, I don't want the fucking money.
Yeah.
You know, I want this person to pay. You know.
I mean, and once again, like she was saying that it was out in public.
Yeah, it was like 30 people watch me. I was blowing my horn. Nobody helped
me. So
me.
it's like, all right, so in public or in person, like it's one of the things where it's so wrong, but it's like, it's kind of weird though.
What's
like
weird?
No, like how she like the
making it go public. Yeah. She could have had 10 million and this not go anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's what makes me say like, well, that's weird because most people don't want to open up about that type of shit, right? Publicly, and because you're gonna get a lot of ridicule.
Or you're gonna get a lot of questions about it, and I don't like to talk about it. I said my story once to who needed to hear it, and this will be the second time I kind of touched on.
So you haven't talked about this since you spoke to the detectives.
I just kept it in, and I just started like healing. Just like I have a lake on the back of my house. Just go out there, meditate, and just try to release it as much. I did drink really heavy for a while too, trying to suppress it. But yeah, they were trying to give me 20,000, and I was like, no. And I'm like,
shit.
Then it was like, oh, we can give you 10,000. When I was like, no,
$10 mil?
No, $10,000, $20,000, 10 mil. I mean, if she gonna take it out and put it out, then yeah, obviously she had an idea. And me, no, because my situation, really happened. I don't think her shit happened.
At that.
All the tests in there.
Yeah, but no, I mean, thank you for sharing your story. Obviously, I really appreciate that you are vulnerable and telling us that. And I think this is an important lesson that it does happen out there, and women like this Zuniga, takes away credence for women that are real victims, right? And I appreciate you sharing that with us.
No problem.